say the time will tell, but that's just for long. So when you know, the spark done blown up, and a lot of just on it, and that shit to me is wild.
Good morning,
This is what I wanted, yeah.
Afternoon,
This is how I want it.
or evening.
You ain't just someone I found.
This is Idiot Burns.
This is what I wanted.
Welcome
This is how I want it.
to IdiOtBlog.
This is how I want it. You ain't just someone I found. This
How'd
is
that
what I
smack
wanted.
your ears?
Save me a spot up in heaven, 'cause I don't
Oh,
wanna
yeah.
live without you. Nostalgia.
Idiot Burns here with IdiOtBlog 318. It's Open Door Blog today. I don't know if you're familiar with the term, but the term means that the damn doors are open. You can hear my family in the background. You can hear Looney Tunes, The Simpsons play. I ain't complaining. I can hear the rapid decay of the family. There's arguments ensue. I'm just listening to you, dude. This is What I Wanted by Domain. I'm gonna play it one more time here. Let's hit the special button that goes once, twice, it repeats it. The single thing you're playing. And when it starts to repeat itself, I'll turn that off. So here we go. Artist is Domain. D-M-A-N-E. Bam. Artist.
Say the time will tell, but that's just for long. So when you know, the spark done blown up, and a lot of just on it, and that shit to me is wild. And this is what I wanted, yeah. This is how I want it. You ain't just someone I found. This is what I wanted. And this is how I want it, yeah. This is how I want it. You ain't just someone I found. This is what I wanted. Save me a spot up in heaven, 'cause I don't wanna leave here without you. Nostalgia when you are around me. I love that we way wild. We didn't waste time, we just vibe wild. I know that I'll try. Get time, but you know the shit's right. Oh baby, I know when we make it final, it'll be the craziest day. You cannot beg me to stay. Don't go
So the link,
anywhere.
even though it says 316 on the blog,
Yeah,
it is 318, and I change them afterwards because something's up with this thing where it retains info for a couple back, plugs it in. That's weird. Fix it, YouTube. When you're on BandLab, if you use an @ symbol and somebody's name in a post or a comment, it does give them a notification. That being said, make sure you use the right tag or you tell somebody else the wrong thing.
That's the only trouble with tenants.
Thought that was my kid.
Love me and that's why I thought that that's wild. Loving me meanwhile I'm taking my sweet time, figure this shit out. You already know I'ma savor that flavor. Loving me meanwhile my head is darker than these clouds. You got my heart, you the 5th time champ. I know I'm lucky, I'm good with that. I know I'm lucky, I'm good with that. And you already know I'ma savor that flavor.
Sweet Saturdays.
That's the only trouble with tenants.
It's the only trouble. says this 5 days ago. He's got a video coming of a new song. He needs someone on the second verse. Get at me. Shit is popping. So that's an advertisement right there, in case it hasn't been filled.
The way I feel it might be different, but I get the point across to all these demons.
What's this one? Loving the sounds.
Like he had some problems, need some solve.
Drop a like live.
But we wasn't indulging until the sun stayed bottom or shade.
So what you guys doing today on this lovely Saturday? Today I am going to find my way to the park with my kids before I drop them off with their mom. I'll be 2 less. That's from 3 to 1. I got my fanny pack on. If you don't know what that means, and you're not my dad level yet, that's alright. When you get to my dad level, you'll know what it's all about. Let's put some more items in here. It's a great item. Let's just get him to shut up. What? What is it? Gum. That's all it is. Got a mask. My wife's looking at me. Got a cord. Power. Charger. Floodlights.
Never stressing, counting blessings, always passing tests. Gonna do me, fuck the rest. No means to disrespect. Set him in my ways, yeah, call me
just in case, this is also sunscreen.
Man, pack a heater, cause I'm living in sin. These streets cold. But that's how I roll. I'm an old soul.
It's my fucking Swiss Army knife. It's in the car.
Shivering, so cold, but hella bold as my life story unfolds. It's like we've been told, traveling this winding road. Just loving the sound.
We love when the sound. Push it down, we're trying to see what
there's this if you don't have the headlight, but I like the headlight better.
Looking for nothing.
Nothing.
They create it, but I know that it is something. Yeah, you know we love the sounds. We push it down, we're trying to see what come out. We're not looking for nothing.
Be a little quieter. You can be a little quieter.
They could hate it, but I know
yeah, but not ridiculously loud.
Once a young buck giving a fuck less.
You know, eerie.
Stuck while running amok, skipping class, smoking up with the ass, living fast. You might say a little brain now, but don't take
probably sport this one out there today. Oh man, it feels crooked. What happened to the hat? Maybe I'll wear the Metallica one. What happened to this hat? Pete. Wait until I'm gone band. And I know that this shit is just moving slowly. But still, I don't know what road. Loving the sounds. Next track, same song. So let's get to another one. It's more of a comedy.
It's gonna be a bumpy fucking ride. You understand me? By the buckle up.
Using rap to make people laugh. Remember, Ben Shapiro said, rap is not music. And he's right, because rapping is what you do over music to make it fucking sound good. To make people listen to it and put on repeat, they put a message in rap form. Whatever. Well, he's right and he's wrong. Rapping over music is well celebrated and liked, and is a damn genre, but okay. Now, I will say this, there are some people that rap musically, but they're singing, making it sound like rap. I mean, lines are blurred here, but, you know, that's what it is. Some people sing while they talk, even. Some people sing when they talk, just the way that they speak. That would be annoying if that was me. Here's something annoying. So in Chelan, where my parents are often in the summer and enjoy themselves and pay special dues on 2 properties to be able to go to a beach, have now been told they can't go to the beach anymore. All of a sudden, in the middle of the summer, you can't go to the beach anymore. The whole beach is closed. Just the cases of COVID in Chelan are just going down, 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 down. It's public information. What's the point? It's not like they're going to run out of intubators or some shit. So it's pretty ridiculous. People have been going to the beach, hanging out, and being spazzy next to each other and doing all the same things they always do. And the cases rates have been going down. And so they're like, no, you can't keep doing it. Well, why? Oh, they have no conclusions they're drawing. They're just saying shit. And it's funny because in that same city, there's a place that's staying open. And the main city places are staying open just at 50% capacity with 6 feet away rules. So why can't we do that at our beaches? And then lastly, we have a place there. It's like a slide waters is what it's called. It's like a water slide park. Well, this is many different ways, by the way. Domain still. It's a slide waters park, right? It's a water slide park. They are challenging the state governor who's saying you got to be closed, and have appealed their case where a judge said that they gave Jay Inslee basically full power over the business site and recreational site. It's, it's not essential, right? It's essential to those who work there. What's essential? An income. You have a freedom to make money. Freedom is essential. Right. It's a right. You have the right to earn money. When you take people's jobs, you're taking a basic right. I don't want to get too fundamental here, but trying to stop the disease is one thing. I get it. If you want to make masks at every job site and all these kinds of barriers and all these kinds of things, and change protocols for a lot of different jobs, and that's fine. But when you want to take jobs away and say that certain things can't be done, those people know how to quarantine and isolate themselves from those who need to be in quarantine from the sickness. And people know how to wash their hands. People know how to do this basic stuff. You're acting like this virus is like King Kong and nothing can kill it. This is not true. In fact, the case numbers are going down while people are mingling more than they ever have during the time of this virus. So, summertime raise, everybody. Should feel good. It's upsetting to my mom, though, because she pays a lot of money to be able to have access to these beaches, and they're just denying her rights obscurely, obtusely. So, first world problems, but you know what? I could get them many different ways. Yeah. Stupid COVID. You don't want to push me on that topic, because see what I believe. Maybe I should make some music about it. Oh wait, kind of already have. If you check out the Jimmy's Philadelphia Ketchup collection, that's me singing over some beats, and it's kind of improv R&B, and I just miss seeing people's faces, Still got a kind of weird tongue from the tooth work, dental work. 2 cavities filled, cap and a root canal on one tooth, and then the back wisdom tooth taken out, and some stitches, and it's a little bit painful. Yeah. Dude, let's make a metal song for sure. Yeah, let's do it. I wonder if I know how to make metal. I can't put my tongue out like I normally do. I should just not do it, but instinctually want to go like that. But yeah, I had done dental work. It's kind of been crazy. Yeah, it'll heal quick though. I already feel like I had some pot stickers today, chewed some food that was, I didn't go for taffy just yet. I ain't chewing on that side just yet, but when those stitches start dissolving out, change the subject. It's certain songs are kind of poppier than the other ones. They're kind of really catchier. poppier. And I'm not trying to say they're poppy like mainstream, while they are definitely mainstream applicable, but they're poppy kind of like a Jeremiah Johnson's poppy. It's not pop. In that vein. So what I mean is he's got a really nice accessible voice that is in certain times just come with certain music with it just sounds really like it could be a pop song. Like this. Dude, it has that damn tag. Fuck tags. I don't put tags on my shit, but maybe that's why I'm not rich. Maybe we should be putting tags on everything. No, I'm not rich because I don't fucking give a shit about being rich. I like making music for making music. I like making music for just getting a smile on myself when I re-listen. The kicks of achieving the track are usually enough, but I love getting comments from people. I love other people listening to it as well. But I spent a lot of time just making songs, keep them in my bedroom, and I was just fine. Keep on going. I like making music. I just like just seeing where it goes, like having an idea and then seeing how the idea takes over, and the person, I lose control of the song and let the song take its own route. So do that over and over and over again until I get closer to what I would want before I came in as an outcome. If that makes any sense at all, that's what I've been doing for way too long. I'm not really changing it. I'm just saying, maybe it doesn't make sense. Maybe someone else is doing that and that makes sense to them, and now they're not going to do that anymore because they want to change. I'm just saying, I sit here, I formulate an idea, I go in, the idea that I was working on takes over, it goes its own direction, I come out with that, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty good. I have to try that idea again until I get what I want, and eventually get something comparable. Instead of just sitting here and focusing on one thing, I'm more pumping out and going through the process more. Different forms. Sometimes I would actually be a lot slower with something, and the problem with that is if I take a bunch of time with something and there's like this nuance or mess up or hiccup to it that I don't like, that can really frustrate me for a while, not make me want to go back, maybe just want to just go out and do other shit, just ride my bike and do other shit that doesn't involve fuck-ups like that. You fall on your face on the bike and you're like, whatever, nobody saw, and I don't have to listen to it, just hear it on repeat. When did you fall? Oh, when I was listening to that song and I was trying to listen for the fuck up and I got distracted. See, that's cool right there. That's cool. I like that stuff. It's a combination of all with what's going on, like the kind of like the bass in the drum, the cool, like a very hip-hoppy feel to it. The guitar rocker, like a grungy kind of riff going, trippy riff. And then the let's see, I'm gonna sing, I'm gonna sound all pitchy the whole time way through my trying to travel to the note, like, but when he's doing those low sustained notes, it's cool, it's groovy. Yeah, it wasn't Open Door Blog. I wasn't saying it'd be loud. It's my blog. Type of response. This is sweet right here. It's pain stages. I don't know why when I read pain stages I thought it could crack my back. Oh. It's cool because if you go to his page, you also see he He's a social musician here who's excuse me. My blog ended anyways on the recorded side, so that's that clicking you might have heard. He's a social musician. He's in Ink Music, and he's going to share a lot of different artists on his page. So being connected to him, you also get connected to other music you might not otherwise have heard or found. So he's one of those guys you want to follow, and just for that reason alone.
Free your mind.
I have a dream.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
I have a dream. Where will
Oh, Zay, I was thinking about featuring her today, and look,
For all people,
I have.
the same right.
free your mind?
Find a Zay at
One
A
country.
Z A
Knowing that I have a dream,
E
but
E.
will it come to fruition? I'm
She's got this
lost in my
on the beat.
head. I got people all around me. Oh, why do I feel like I'm trapped on an island? I wish that they could come.
Okay, get ideas of what I would done with a beat like this.
Yeah,
So itchy, itchy, itchy. Pass me the aloe vera.
but if you don't
Feels
love
better.
yourself anymore,
I need a Tom Collins.
wanna get out of my head.
This is I Have a Dream though. I don't want to be ripping your shit up like this.
Bed with
He's Weird Allen on my shit. Whatever, I can't help it sometimes.
acting like it's just usual. I'm casual the way I'm doing it, but I know that I am influenced with everybody in a drama. I don't really want to talk about the shit that I have in my head, 'cause I'm lost. If I had the answers, then you know what the cost is. Fuck around with people who cautious. Free your mind. Free your mind. Just take time.
You guys hear that Ben Shapiro wet ass pussy? I gotta be honest. I only heard his version and I love the song already. I only heard about it through Joe Rogan. Popped up on my YouTube algorithm. So these are, a lot of these are open at the end here, so people can add to them. It's kind of cool. The second halves of these.
One verse, one country, one blood. I have a dream, the same right. Remember.
Nice.
Grovin. It's the man. Rubber Nation.
The man.
Neighbors probably watching. Let them. I don't give a fuck. Plotting. Heaven. Destination. Devil probably be waiting. Send the reaper. Motherfucker probably has some money. Can he keep up? I got so many damn debts. Yeah, I ain't really wanna talk about them like they regrets. Was a savage, fuck what you know. I don't give a fuck, I'm born up in the snow. On a Friday, getting it. Hated on me once, but you know you ain't pretty. Shit. I know you
Damn.
got them rap bars, but will you back it up? God, motherfuckers gon' back me up. Nah, yeah, I do this shit on my lonely. Hate it on me, don't really fuck with drama. Always plotting, but the topic always dropping. Why would I
like
even
it.
give a fuck about how you talk about the crowd? Yeah, know you got some ideas. Probably a musician, got the nigga, and I know what you be needing.
I like the beat a lot. I like what he's saying, and I like the whole thing, but how important the beat is. It's a cool beat. You may know because that's why he's using it. Oh yeah. Fucked up year.
Yeah, maybe. I'll be chasing it with beer. You ain't even catch that rhyme. Yeah, you know the motherfucker losing track if the rhyme ain't pretty near to the time. Freestyling, motherfucker drunk, yeah, I'm wildin'. You didn't even understand. And this is one take. Give a fuck what you had to make. I don't give a fuck, you know I rollin' up Jamaican. Gonna get it from a legal state, but the motherfucker never hesitate. I get the kush from the underground, probably better than you gon' get it from a dispensary. Got the motherfucker talking, I don't really care if you think you mean mugging. I tell you, the neighbors watching.
Let me tell you what, my actual homegrown that I did was better than anything I've ever gotten at any dispensary yet, or even seen grown in the industry, period. So what does that say? If I can achieve amazingly doubly better results than what the entire industry in the state is doing. Plus all those unknowns, because it's been in their hands. They're doing what they need to make it make money. Unknowns.
I swear to God, this freestyle went in kind of right or what? I mean, I'm just drinking vodka. Usually I'm a whiskey boy, you know what I'm saying? Just drink that shit wherever. Public shit.
Call the blog here. That's a sweet blog. It's a sweet blog because it had good music. I'm sure I probably won't even finish the blog in the next 30 seconds. And another song is going to start because that's how fucking stupid I am sometimes. Because I remember there's something I want to talk about. I never really talked about it.
Maybe that's the point.
I want to talk about the thing my wife was writing about today. And she's writing about 2008.
I mean, it's more of like connecting to the few real ones instead of everybody.
Great depression they had in 2008. You know, that depression state from the housing collapse and the oil market inflation. And our collapse dropped the market out. So that was cool. Gas was cheap, quick. But you couldn't buy it if you didn't have a job. Luckily, I was working at Top Foods, and I had a Pell Grant, and I was going to school, and I was getting unemployment when I wasn't in school. So that was all these things that were working out for me at that time. I wasn't finishing school until about a year after, and everything recovered another year and a half. So I got a job right in 2010. So, you know, right out of college. It was a cool job. That was at Amnis, making those microscopes. But long story short, there was a lot of stuff going on about, you know, there was homeless kids, poor kids. And they would have, and my wife was watching this thing, and these kids were talking about their situation and how poor they are, and the burden of it, and the psychological burden of it, and all this. And I'm just thinking, how fucked up are these parents? How fucked up are these parents? I get it. If you have a hard situation, or even you get yourself into a homeless situation like you did back then, I get it. You can't hide that from the kids, but you definitely got to do everything you can to not make it their burden. Now, I'm not faulting those people who lost their homes, but there's people who their kids aren't eating. You know, come on, you gotta apply for the stamps, you gotta apply for the help with electricity, all the stuff you gotta do. You know, and yeah, I get there wasn't time and there wasn't a lot of these programs set up and all that stuff, but there was electronic food stamps, you know, in almost every state, that kind of stuff. was already common. So, and yeah, the food stamp lines are huge. That stuff was crazy. I remember seeing it. I was like, glad I already got mine. It was fucked up. But that being said, I mean, I saw like foreigners, Iranians that don't even speak English, getting it done. So there's a bunch of people out there that weren't getting it done, that weren't feeding their kids because they probably had some of their nasty habits, drinking or gambling or TV or I don't know what habits people have, but you know, neglect is a motherfucker, and then putting the burden on the kids is also a motherfucker. And that's the thing that adults need to know. That's their job, to protect the kid from the burden. They have a certain time of learning and growing and developing where that burden should not be theirs. And that's essentially what the sad part was, is that it's becoming their burden. Was it always a case of the state's fault and the people were doing everything they could? It's not always as common as it's been painted out to be. I don't know exactly what I'm getting at here. I'm not ever trying to prove any situation, because I come at things from like all these devil's advocate angles, and I just don't see. I just see all the fucked up shit, and it just makes me go, okay, so it's just the pure use for it, and this is all fucked up shit. Stop the fucked up shit. So I just have to bring up all that fucked up shit. Be like, yeah, maybe we shouldn't be doing that, and like, you know, what am I getting at? Rubber glove has a very basic medical use or industrial use and needs to be disposed of properly. If people are going around fucking every day filling up rubber gloves and throwing them out in the fucking streets, you're gonna have a goddamn serious pollution problem. But if you mitigate and control things correctly, it's not such a big deal. Mitigation and control, that's what we need to do properly in every situation. So whatever the heck it is I'm bringing up, I'm just trying to bring up the need for us to postulate new mitigations and controls for what our problems are. That's so simple. Yeah, and it's not that simple. So I'm always fucking being ridiculous when I talk about shit, and very obtuse, and multiple points of view, and points of view that disagree are brought in to my basic amalgam opinion that I hold. So I just want to warn everybody, opinions of mine are coming into the show. They're going to be coming into the show a bunch more. I don't know how people are going to feel about that exactly, but ain't up to them. It's up to me. I'm the one reflecting, if you will. This is Reflections, another track by The Man. I think I'm saying it right now.
Stereo reflection, but it don't mean nothing. Stereo reflection. Stereo reflection, if it don't mean nothing.
Yeah, man, I was watching some videos where, because they picked the new vice president potential candidate for Biden. What's her name? Kamala Harris. I like to say just because it bugs people. But Kamala Harris. She's a pick of Biden, and what I was going to say is, I was watching some videos in reflection to that, and I was like, damn, that Tulsi Gabbard girl would have been way better of a pick. I mean, I'm just saying, Biden. Hey, Joe. If you need a new campaign advisor, I'm right here. I can help you. Not that I even give a shit about you, but whatever. I don't give a shit about either of those guys, but I have a tendency to want to pick one over the other. Doesn't really matter who. I don't value people. If someone told me they were going to pick one guy or the other, I wouldn't be like, oh, we can't be friends. For either of them. If I supported either, a younger me or a me now that would have stood in a different position, either time in my life, I would never not be your friend because of it. I had plenty of people who would not be my friend for my opinion now and or then, on different sides of the fence now and then. But yeah, you have people who are hard in their opinions, and they can't let go of their opinion to cross the fence to understand you. And I'd rather cross the fence and understand you and lose my opinion. That's me. I operate that way. Some people, they have the fence. They're like, dude, stop kicking at my fence. I'm like, no, come on, man. We don't need a fence. Dude, we can just leave where the line where the old fence was, long in the grass, and we know where the border is. And our kids can play together. Does that make sense? Because when you put up a bunch of fences, your kids don't play together. Only the kids that nervously group together naturally play together. But when you take the fences down, everybody groups together differently. Take down those border walls, people. Okay, I'm not literally saying take down the fences around your home if you feel like it's better in your neighborhood to have a fence because kids are going through your yard and you don't want to have a streak through your yard. I get it, but yeah, you got dogs, whatever. There's a million reasons to have a fence, but you know, in suburbia. Fences in life. Proverbial speaking. Proverb here. Analogy. Analogging. Anna who? Analogging. Our dad's a farmer. Dude, Saturday, I'm definitely going to go. It's almost 5 o'clock. We're going to do about 5:30. Go out to the beach. It's hot still out here. I'm going to go out to the beach with the kids. Try not to get sunburned. Go from the beach to the mom's. That kind of thing. It's going to be fun. All right, that's it. Everybody, remember that was 318. We are music.